What if I told you the console that once defined accessibility is now actively pricing its players out? We're watching a complete U-turn, and it's forcing some tough choices for gamers everywhere. You remember the comeback, right? After a rough start with the Xbox One, Microsoft truly transformed its gaming brand. They embraced Game Pass, brought titles day and date to PC, and really shifted the conversation beyond just console wars. For a while, things were on track. The Xbox Series S, at just $300, offered an incredibly affordable way into next-gen gaming. Pair that with a $20 Game Pass subscription, and you got day-one access to major first-party titles like Halo Infinite and Starfield, plus a rotating library of hundreds of other games. It felt like a fresh approach, giving you huge value for your money. You could even get a console and 2 years of Game Pass on a payment plan, making it even easier to jump in. Xbox was building a platform around options, around you. But in the last 12 months or so, that narrative completely flipped. Suddenly, accessibility seems to have taken a back seat to something else. We saw the first big shock in May 2025 when Xbox increased hardware prices across the board. The Series S jumped from $300 to $380, and the Series X went from $500 to a cool $600. Then came the announcement that new first-party games, like The Outer Worlds 2, would hit shelves at an $80 price point. While Xbox eventually walked back those higher game prices after a significant backlash, they kept the console price hikes. And the hits kept coming. July 2025 brought mass layoffs and the closure of multiple Xbox studios, even canceling highly anticipated games like Perfect Dark from the initiative, a studio that, incredibly, didn't release a single game in 7 years. Just when we thought the storm might pass, September 2025 delivered another blow, another round of price increases. The Xbox Series S now stands at $400, and the Series X? A staggering $650. But wait, there's more. Just weeks later, Xbox announced a major hike for Game Pass Ultimate, pushing it to an eye-watering $30 a month. That amounts to $360 a year, more than the original launch price of the Series S back in 2020. While they tried to sweeten the deal with additions like Ubisoft Classics, it still solidified Game Pass as one of the most expensive mainstream entertainment subscriptions out there, if you exclude live TV bundles. So why the sudden squeeze? Reports from Bloomberg suggest a significant factor, Call of Duty. Apparently, placing it on Game Pass at launch cost Xbox around $300 million in game sales last year. Plus, Game Pass itself wasn't growing as fast as they hoped. It seems we're now shouldering the cost of these ambitious acquisitions and the company's efforts to offset those revenue losses. Even their new partnered handheld, the Asus ROG Ally, reinforces this premium shift. It costs up to $1,000 for the top model, significantly more than a Steam Deck, which gives you comparable portable PC gaming for hundreds less. Xbox President Sarah Bond recently stated that Game Pass is profitable, pulling in $5 billion last year. This leaves us wondering, do they really need an extra $10 from every Ultimate subscriber, on top of all the hardware increases, just to create better margins? Many of us, myself included, find it a bit steep. This isn't just about individual price tags anymore. It's about the very identity of the Xbox brand. We've seen a platform that once championed accessibility and player choice now build higher and higher barriers to entry. This risks pushing new players away and even prompting existing users to look towards competitors like PlayStation. Can Xbox pivot back to its original vision of value? Or have they already cemented their place behind the competition for this generation, potentially losing the long game of gamer loyalty? We want to hear from you. What do you make of Xbox's recent strategy? Are you still finding value, or are these changes making you reconsider your gaming allegiance? Join the conversation in the comments.